The last time I made panades for you guys, a lot of you said you couldn't find the prepared masa in your neck of the woods. So today I'll show you guys how to make the masa using masa flour, and we'll see how it compares to the prepared masa. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. I'm going to start off by making the sauce that goes on top of the panades. So normally it's made with diced up onions, distilled white vinegar, habanero pepper, salt and black pepper. But I like to add cabbage to mine. So I'm just going to shred some cabbage and then chop it into little bitty pieces. And I'm going to use yellow peppers and jalapeno because the habanero is too hot for me. So I just poured some vinegar and equal amounts of water. Now there's salt and black pepper to taste. Give this a stir. And then we're just going to set this aside and work on the masa. So Joe and I went to go pick up some masa from the store. This is masa for tortilla. Now we're going to go ahead and make the masa from the masa flour, okay? So I'm going to try to make this. Screenshot this, guys. These are the ingredients that you're going to need. So let's start off with 2 cups of the masa flour. And then to this, I'm just going to add warm water until a dough forms. So just like using regular flour. When it comes to adding the water, you just want to go ahead and feel it, all right? So I'm going to get some more water because I feel like I need a little bit more. Let me put just a tad more. And this dough feels a lot different than the stuff that I picked up from the store. It feels more crumbly. So I'm just going to weigh them because I want to make it equal, all right? This is the store-bought masa, and this is masa for tortilla or para tortilla. And I measured it to make it be precisely like this. Well, pretty close. Joe asked, why is this yellow? And I said, it's just the kind of corn that they use. I would imagine yellow corn, white corn. So a friend was the one that told me to add some flour, to like regular all-purpose flour, to the masa flour. Because see, this is so sticky, see? You really can't do anything with it like that. So that's why we add flour to bind it. So it's salt, baking powder. A family member told me to put baking powder to lighten it up so when you fry it, it's not soggy. Let's start with some of the flour. This is the ricotta. You can swap this out for paprika or paprika. I have an Amazon influencer store, and I'm going to put the link in the description as to where you can get the red and the black ricotta, okay? So now let me take care of the one that I made. And of course I could have put all these things in before I made this into a dough. But because I knew that I would have to put it in after for the dough that I bought from the store, that's why I'm doing it like this. But see how it's kind of crumbling? But we can still form a ball. It's just a little bit different to deal with, you know? So I put a little bit more of the ricotta in the store-bought one because I want this to be more red. And we're just going to keep making these balls to the sizes that we desire. Now we're going to use tuna. This albacore, I love this for making tuna salad, but it doesn't work well for panades, but I'm going to use the 1 tin that I have left. Drain the water off. And then dump it into my skillet. Now let me show you the difference between the 2 tunas. See? This is very meaty and lean, and the other one's not so lean. Also, the meat from the tuna that's not the albacore is very soft. So I have 1 small diced onion. I have some cilantro that I washed and chopped. I still have the stems in them. And some jalapeno peppers. And we're just going to allow this to cook on medium heat. Now let's take care of our masa ball. This is the one that we made from scratch. I have to be very careful when I squish it. I don't want it to crumble on me. Now I'm putting some tuna and then fold it in half. I'm going to leave it right here in this plastic wrap so I can do another one. This is the one from the store-bought masa. And I can be more rough with this one. If you squish it too much and it starts falling apart, just ball it back up again and squish it again, okay? I'm putting a lot of fish in this stuff, guys. So now let me grab some cooking oil. I'm going to use some canola oil in my cast iron skillet. I always say about 3 cups, but I think it's a little bit more than that. Now let me put one of the panades in. And if you're wondering why I keep calling this panades and not empanada, it's because I'm from Belize and it's not called empanada in Belize, it's called panades. Now Joe has stepped in to help me fry. Alright, so I'm not going to make a whole lot of these. I just wanted to show you guys that you can make the masa from scratch. But if you can buy it, where the people who know how to make it go ahead and make it for you, go ahead and buy it, alright? Because this stands up way better, okay? So we're just going to fry up the rest, then we're going to do a photo shoot and then taste. The one on the left of your screen is the homemade masa, and the one on the right is the store-bought masa. Not too much difference, right? This is one of the homemade one I'm going to taste for you guys. Let me get some pepper. You have any other homemade one there? The masa? No?
No,
just the store-bought one?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? It tastes like corn masa. It's not bad.
Good.
Again, I would only do this if I lived somewhere where you can't buy the masa from the store, right? Because I really like the flavor of this one better. I'm just not gonna stop eating. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. I can't say it. It's lunchtime, y'all. Bye. You throw vinegar on me, Joe. It's no good if you don't dress it up with all this sauce, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload another video. Also check out my Belizean cookbook at bearpantryshow.com. Bye now.